Okay, let me make sure I am up over on all the platforms in the world. Real quick, let me get a link as well. Make sure I tell Discord that I'm live. These notifications. All right, welcome in everyone. I'm up on the red app. Purple. Right. Welcome in everyone. Audio is going through. Where is the fucking TikTok live? There it is. Awesome. Boom, bam, bop. We are in it. We are good. Welcome in everyone. I hope you're all having a fantastic. Is this like offset? Let me move it like this. We're all having a fantastic Sunday. Yeah, I don't know. I was very busy yesterday, obviously. I wasn't able to go live. I've been pretty busy today, way more than I thought I was gonna be. And I still have something to do at like 7 o'clock. That's okay. Sometimes stuff happens, and that's all right. But now we're here. We're back in it. I am way more tired than I'd like to be. Normally on the weekends, I'm like chilling out. But my dad had a bunch of work to do out and around the house for a lot of hours that I didn't think we were gonna have to do today. So I was a little unlucky, but it's very hot out, very humid, very sweaty. I took a shower right before I went live. Just ate a banana and some snacks. And yeah, we're here. I'm feeling pretty solid. I didn't play Geometry Dash at all yesterday. I'm just blowing my nose real quick. Just covering the cam for it. Didn't play Geometry Dash at all yesterday. But despite that, I still feel solid. 1 day break isn't the worst. I'm sure it'll take a little bit to get back into getting super consistent and whatnot because, I did not play this game at all yesterday. But I'm not super worried that it'll take too long. And I'm feeling pretty solid. By the end of last stream, I think I've only had like 4 break attempts, but I was getting way farther, way more consistently. So I'm not feeling too worried about anything. And I think that today I will do my best to try and get a few more break attempts, maybe even get 100. Who knows? I did do this right before I went live to test if my audio was working. This is all I've done today. And I did a practice run of the Golden as like a warm-up because I love that level, and we were talking about it at the end of last stream. And I was like, you know what? Let me check out this level again. And I remembered how fucking hard it was, and it took me 400 attempts to get through it. Even speed hacking the wave parts, it's 0.75, but very fun level, very cool. Maybe one day I'll be good enough to try and go for it. Nice, 80 to 100. Great way to start. Let's go back a little bit. Sure, this is good. Bow, 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 bow. Bang, bang, bang. Fuck. Bang, bang, bang. Nice. I'd like to come over. What are you guys talking about? Oh, that's so unlucky. What does this do? No, I don't want that. Alright. Okay, cool. I mean, that was pretty good. Where did I die? No, let's just go back. I'm gonna want to do this ship like 3 times in a row. It's kind of what I've been doing as a warm-up past 2 streams. I should put it like right there. 1, 2. That's 1. 1, 2, 3. Fuck, dude, I'm going too late on the first click, I think. One, 2, 3. I think it's, yeah, too late on the first click. Oh, wait, I hit that corner. I keep jumping right in the fucking portal. The UFO, it's so unlucky. And the setup is really weird with the checkpoint, but it's kind of hard to have like a good checkpoint there because it's such a flowy UFO part. Okay, and it does the job. That's 2. There we go. Yo, what is up, Philip? Welcome in. Just started the live, doing some calm little start position warm-ups, as we do. Hope you're doing well. Oh, that was close. It's a good start, pause, run. Oh no, I hit the corner. Damn, good run from 50 though. Still trying to do, I still got 2 2 ship runs in a row, so I gotta try to get the third one. Yeah, I'm not counting that. I am counting that. Fuck, damn. Strip fly stuff. Nothing much. How about you? Yeah, I'm pretty busy this weekend, Philip, but you know, I was able to find some time today. You know, I was really trying to go live today. Had a lot of yard work to do outside of the house for a few hours this morning, but I'm here. I'm a little tired. That's okay. But I'm doing well. Doing well. Just got on. Ready to see if I can finally beat this level. You know, who knows? But welcome in, Gak. Day 9. Straight fly just deleted the verified. True, true. Yeah, I wish it wasn't there. I'm gonna just try and do 3 runs of this in a row, but I'm gonna kill the run. I'm not gonna try and get a 100. That's 1. I'll try to do the UFO thing, because that's been cooking me. And then if I get past the UFO, I guess I can just go to the break. Okay, nice. Because from 0, these parts have been frying, so I should probably do some more practice. I'll count that as 2, because the UFO transition deaths are just really hard, and I'm like not counting it, because I'm just focusing on trying to do the ship. It's just clicking earlier on the first click is way safer. Alright, I'll kill the run. No, fuck, bro. Let me just focus a lot on this. Chopped. Alright, that's 1. It's 2. Oh! Yo! Okay, we're good. No! That's 3. Oh my god, that was not good though. How long? This is a 3-minute level, so this will be my 2nd longest extreme demon completion. This part isn't too bad, but it's like dieable. Like that first click. Like it's pretty free, but I don't know. Duh. I think it's not too bad. Too low spam. Yeah, I'm not super worried about this part. First break time, should be fine on this. This is like a hard part, but practicing it much I don't think will make me any better at it than I already am. It's just a matter of locking in. Yeah, beautiful. And I know how to click the orbs here. Late, beautiful. Great, do it one more time. Late, beautiful. Bow. Yeah, we're good. I'll just do some of the wave. And then I'll be good. Trying to do this 3 times in a row. If it takes me a while, I'll kill the runs, but for now, it just, doesn't hurt to get this practice here too. So I was not able to play this game yesterday, so it's been a day. Not super worried about this part. Yeah, it's fine, alright. It's 2 in a row. Beautiful. It's 3, alright. Feeling pretty good. I'll play this run out. Because why not? And then we're going to 0. Oh shit. No. Fuck. Double click of doom. Alright. Recording. Time to lock in. To be honest, when I'm not confident in myself, when I'm doing a level, I do so many runs. What is a good wave trail to use for levels? For the first comment, yeah, I love doing runs. When I first get on the game, like just now, and I'm playing a level that's like pushing my skill, like this is gonna be my 3rd hardest level. So if I'm playing like a really tough level that takes a lot of work, takes a lot of effort and time, I always warm up with start position runs. Whether it's like insert one run to another spot or like 60 to 100, whatever it is. It's just good to have those runs as like a good kind of practice, kind of get your head in the right space. Get the muscle memory down like right then before you play level. Can be good. Also, if you're like struggling with a part, sometimes it can be good to go in the practice level and then focus just on that little section. But for the wave trail, it really depends on what you're doing. I have like this mega high thing open, but you can do this from the most like other geode mods. It depends on the level. Like if it's a blue level, like don't use blue, but if it's a red level, don't use red. Blue and red are like pretty interchangeable. Like they're very bright, like a bright blue and a bright red are really good. Most people use red on like basically everything, but some people also use white and black. It's kind of a preference thing, but I feel like the top 4 are probably like red, blue, white, black in no particular order. It's kind of whatever you feel like. You can always use like lighter colors tend to be easier to see. Like I wouldn't use like a dark purple, even though purple's like my main icon color. But a really bright level with bunch of colors like blue, red, and purple. I mean, yeah, you could do like a white maybe, but red's like a good like anchor, unless you're playing like a really healthy level. I know I saw Greasy just hopped in. Welcome in, Greasy. But one of my viewers is working on Tartarus, so you probably wouldn't want to use red on a level like Tartarus. Like you can obviously, but something like a blue or a white or a black. It's like the top 3 that people would usually suggest. Kind of depends. Yeah, I forgot to actually check out Azra after my last stream, but it's really up to preference. Like whatever just helps you see. At the end of the day, the wave trail isn't gonna make a massive difference. If you're not playing like a really tough level, it's more of like a placebo thing. But just any bright color, that you think helps. There's even a world where if you prefer the dark colors and you see easier with darker colors, then use that too, like a dark brown, dark purple. No, it's up to you. Yeah, but Greasy said that they use cyan on Tartarus. That's probably like the perfect example of like red level, blue trail, blue level, red trail. Like people aren't going to use like blue on like Tidal Wave. You'd use like red typically. Use white. Yeah, white is a great color for that. That's great. Personally, I've been grinding. You play till 4. Don't worry, Panda. Welcome in. Welcome in. Complementary colors work too. Like if a level is primarily purple, then yellow works. Another great example. Yeah. Yeah. So if you can find like one good complementary color, that's great. Or just stick with the red, blue, white, black. It's totally up to you, and it's all preference. Whatever helps you. You know, feel better when you play, see better when you play. That's what I would use. Everyone has different eyes and different tastes. So, end of the day, it's all your choice. Wow. So, nice. Oh, close. Shit. Oh. Thought I was dead in the UFO. Well, number 5. No way. Dude, come on, what? I don't think I've ever hit this spike in my entire life on this planet. Come on, man. Well, unlucky way to die, but for the third attempt from 0, I can't think of a better way to start the stream. I mean, that's a good sign. Bro, what am I doing? Hitting this is crazy. I don't think I've ever hit this spike. I was just the last time I got here at the end of the last stream, I died because I didn't click in the UFO. And that's like another click that like I've never died to since I've learned the level. So I was like, okay, let me make sure I'm early on it. But I just was too antsy with it. I'm typically more nervous at the beginning of streams as well. I like low-key wasn't helping, but 5th try there. Damn. Welcome in, Bob. How are you doing? Sorry, I didn't see the message. This is long ass level, and I had a pretty far attempt. Welcome in. Purple, yellow, and Carnage. Yeah, that's a good point. You're feeling good today. Thanks for all the supporting messages, Greasy and Gak and Bob. 68 to 100 on the Salt Factory. Damn. Okay. Been struggling on parts that would be easy for me in Acheron, but anything after the drop I can do in under 100. Damn. Good stuff, Panda. The UFO frame perfects in 32. Yeah, I'm not at the point, Panda, where I'm playing anything like Acheron, so I can't help you too much with that. But it sounds like it's a very tough level, and I can imagine that some of the frame perfects probably hurt a lot more than some of the other ones. But congrats on the 68 to 100 run on the Salt Factory, Bob. I personally don't know a lot about that level, but it's a pretty solid run. Good to get things started. Dude, dying there is so stupid, bro. But again, 3rd attempt to the stream, I'm not that mad. 5th break time attempt, like it's okay. Left hand in the free drop targets. Yeah. I know that's sarcastic. I'm watching my profile when zombie. Oh wait, you're zombie. I didn't even know that you were zombie. I totally blanked on that. Oh, sorry, zombie. Yeah, the account change. I just thought that you were someone else. Azure has blue sign, pink, purple, green with light colors on it. Yeah, welcome in zombie. So I totally didn't know that the account is like totally different. Did I get 94 after the first break time attempt during? I got 94 my first time getting the break. It was a fluke from like 62 to 94. And I died to the robot click after the green orb. That's like, it's like this, the two hard clicks in Lemon's part other than the ship. Like the two, they're not like hard necessarily, but they're the two like not free ones. Then I died to the second one. Like if I pass that click, I definitely do everything else. And then, you know, it's a matter of 50-50 coin flip passing the ship. But it was like the last hard click before the ship, in my opinion. It doesn't mean that everything else isn't valuable. I don't know. Say that and then like die a bunch after. What? It's crazy. Insane. Factor bags and move the golden. The memory cube is a tough death. How did I do? Auto part at 40. Oh jeez. Already pre-practiced the golden. Oh god, we got Zoink in the Zoink in the chat. Talking about pre-practice. I'm obviously joking. I'm joking. Pre-practice is cool by me. Get the Dark Seal approval. Fuck. No, what am I, bro? I need to lock in. There, I saw something falling on the right side of like my peripheral vision, and for a second I thought it was a spider, but it was just a clump of my cat's fur falling down. And I was like, what the fuck? Fantastic. Is it pre-practicing? Yeah, no. Yeah, I think the idea of pre-practicing being an issue is low-key stupid, but I'm home alone for once watching a stream. Oh shoot. I'm gonna crank the volume to 10 million%. No, but W comms. Yeah, like obviously whenever Grief comes out, like everyone knows like there's at least like 3 people that have definitely played a lot of it, or like a fair amount of it. Like I'm sure Zoink has done a lot of runs on it. I'm sure there's a chance. I don't know how tight pop-up is with all you, but there's a chance that pop-up has done runs of it. There's good, reasonable, you know, chance that like Trick has done runs on it. Like a lot of people have like played the level and have copyables of the level, so it's not gonna take as long. You know, obviously, you know, it takes longer for a verifier to beat something anyway, but like the first stream that a lot of like the top pros play the level, because obviously, you know, everyone, as soon as Grief comes out, everyone is racing to be the first victor. Like any top player is gonna try and be the first victor at that level. Like it's just makes sense that, you know, I'm sure plenty of them have played, you know, at least a few thousand attempts, if not more. Like on the stream one of whenever like Zoink plays it, you know, Trick, Pop Off, or whoever, like I wouldn't be surprised if they're already getting like some pretty impressive runs. Dude, why am I dying in this cube? I'm like, what's going on? I need to lock in. It's got like some not free timings, but they're not that bad. I'm getting past like the ship and the wave, and then I'm just, I don't know, to lock in. Just trying to get the hands warm, I guess. Maybe that hand singular, I don't use 2 hands for this level. And to pass the hardest cube in the world. Nice. Necessary sound effect on the green orb. No. Man, that sucks. I thought the ship in that attempt at like 50 was so bad. I like the second half of it, which is like the easier half. I like almost died like twice. Good attempt, but unlucky death. It was a scrappy run. I'll take it. Finally got past the evil cube. And it takes me 1 week to get 70,000 attempts on Acron. What would happen if I play for a year? So 70K times, oh my god. 53 weeks in a year? I don't know. It depends on if you stay that consistent in, you know, every week in a year. But it was a good attempt. Tongue circles is low-key fun. I've only done one practice run of it. I did it last stream on Friday. Yeah. I'd seen the level a few times, but like not like in that much detail. I didn't know there was so much spider in it. And I did one practice run. It was fine. Like it seems easier that like I know people say it's around Bloodbath. I feel like it's probably like 900-ish. I don't know, maybe like 1,000. Because the way that and the spiders seem like they get extremely consistent because the click pattern is like, it's not necessarily like click sync, but like it's consistent clicks. Like you're doing like the same like wave click like just 8 times in a row. And the spider stuff is also like the same. Like it seems like it's probably annoying to learn, but I feel like once you get it consistent, it gets like really consistent. And the boss fight, like I don't know, but it didn't seem too bad. And the intro also didn't seem too bad, just like some timing stuff. But what do I know? Put! Nice, that was close. Dude, oh, I was fucking, nah, it was just bad. I went into this portal, like, at a really bad spot, and then it was over. Good run, though. Good run. It's all about getting consistent. It's 1,400? Did it get placed? What? I didn't know it got placed. Oh, it did! Yeah, that's way easier than I thought. I've heard people say that as it was around Bloodbath, so that's just what I assumed. But I was like, yeah, it seems way easier than Bloodbath. That's good. That's like what, barely harder than Aku? 1392? What is that around? I want to see like hypersonic. It's easier than hypersonic. Easier than allegiance. Barely harder than prismatic. Wait, that's funny. Barely easier than Mystic Bounds. Easier than Mystic Bounds is crazy. I guess they're pretty similar. Damn, that's cool. Yeah, I had no idea you got placed. In quote, once you get it consistent, it becomes consistent. True. That's true fact. This is some inspiring words from one and only Dark 1738. You know, I keep it real around here. I don't lie to anybody. I'm honest. And that's just how we do it. This is a level, you know, like many levels in this game, consistency is very important, but this is a level where consistency is really important. Because the more that you can, you know, be on autopilot in the beginning of the level, the more you can save your energy for the later parts in the level, which, albeit on average easier, are a lot scarier. Also because you have like high heart rate, high BPM, you know, nerves and whatnot. My left eye is really fucking itchy. Don't know why. Okay, I can itch my eye. Low-key thankful. That's one of the only choke points in Carnage mode, in my opinion. What were you, I saw you sent that message, Alien, but I totally forgot, like, what part you were referencing. Yo, bro, at 2 a.m. I heard a knock on my window, so I still played more GD because I'm chill. Shit. Chill guy. Chill like a shrub, grab some grub, get yourself a rug, and drop a sub. Okay. Spitting bars over here. I like that. That's some inspiring words for some of the chatters that complain about the ads. I mean, I think Greasy's got it covered right there. Hashtag Amazon Prime. Hashtag take money away from Jeff Bezos. He certainly doesn't need it. Oh, come on, bro. That sucks. Yeah, I mean, if it was 2 a.m., I was playing GD, I heard a knock on the window. You know, it's probably Rob Top just checking in, making sure that you're doing alright. Like, it's probably just nothing too serious. Welcome in, Void. Hello. How are you doing? Oh, man. I low-key thought I died. But I didn't die. You got 55 on memory? Nice. That's the wave, yeah. That's the fuck-ass wave. Memory's a great level. That's like the only memory level that I've ever had fun playing. Despite that, it's not too much of a memory level. You can see through most of the parts that you're supposed to like have memorized. But great level, love that level. Highly recommend. Banger in the GDDP. My AC on the cool mode, it was on fan only. It feels low-key really cold. Now, Steph. Right now, not when I don't know who that is. But oh, is that like the person who made Akron? What are we talking about? I'm confused. And Recon was so fun. I suck at that. I don't think I got any of the coins on that level. Funny how there's a green hitbox for the lights that pop up when you hit the platform. When you hit the platform, it glows, but that last one doesn't. So I need some work in the deck department. Getting us. What can you do? There's one coin where you have to do the last dash orb. Oh, wait, that's funny. That's cool, that's cool. Feel you got 39, 200 times 3. Damn! Okay. Bro's farming the level. Also, thank you for the 5 consecutive watch streak. I appreciate it. I hope you enjoy. I think you get extra channel points for that. But I look, you don't know. Still can't get past 39 targets. Well, that first 39% is really fucking hard, so that's fair. You got one. Okay, Greasy with a 10 consecutive stream straight. All right, we're just trying to aura farm. Void, got it. 39 100 is kind of easy. Now it's time to third. What's in the 9%? Like what's between 30 and 39? 10, 240 FPS, shit frame perfects. Back into it. Easy demon and 9%. Oh, sorry. 30 is the second ship with the green orb. Sure. Unfortunately, I don't know the level enough to know exactly what that means, but I can try to put the pieces together in my head. Oh. World's cleanest ship gameplay. Nice. Shebang. No, whoa, come on. What? Come on. Oh, I was so close, bro. I don't even think this moves. I think that's just where it is. Fucking red orb, bro. That's like not even a very difficult play. That sucks. That's a decent run. Oh, you're talking about hell. I understand. I didn't know if you're talking about hell or memory. I also thought you were talking about memory. But yeah, now I know the orb thing that you're talking about, and that is a tough ship. You gotta clear. Just a memory for fun for that's fine. Yeah, I understand now. Pow, pow, pow. Nice. No, oh. We're good. I thought I died. Or I thought I was going to die. I clicked like I wasn't like I was like, oh, I hit the green orb and then I clicked again because clearly I definitely wasn't low enough already. But as soon as I clicked the green orb, it was over for me. Unlucky. Use something cosmetic, but it's kind of cool. Like you size up your wave trail. Huh. I didn't know you could do that. Yeah, I think you can like change the. I know Mega Hack has some like wave options, but I like the size of my wave trail just fine. I think it does a great job. 39 to 48 is really easier because of the orb and straight fly. 39 100 on Delta interface 3 times? Oh my god. 4 times. I was farming the level. Basically, don't got much left. You have to hit the orb really, really late and then do a fixed hitbox and straight fly. What? Are we talking about hell or are we talking about Tartarus? Because there's fixed hitbox, straight fly. I'm confused. There's a fixed hitbox. Okay, Tartarus. I was gonna say. I don't remember that being in hell. Like, there's no way there's a fixed hitbox straight fly now. That would be like unreal. But yeah, that makes sense. That sounds pretty terrible. Oh, oh, fuck, bro. I thought it was higher up. Wasn't. Just got 39 to 89. Nice. W run. Oh. Part is so scary every time, man. And then I die, bro. Come on, what is that? Fucking blue orb. Unlucky. Waiting for the wheel. This is so fun. I'm not dropping the level. 39 to 100 is your warm up. Okay. Feels the aura. My bad. Too tough. I'm obviously playing. But that's good. If you're that consistent, that's amazing. Just gotta get 30 to 39 consistent. Maybe do a little bit of that first wave and then move to 0. Oh my god. Hello, Kitty. The cat just ran so fast across the room. W transition, I guess. You died to the wave timing impossible. Goddamn. 30 to 93. Okay, yeah, you're like farming the level. Low-key, it seems like you're playing from 0 pretty soon for me. But W practicing. The whole wave is free, and then there's genuinely that one gap. It sounds a lot like Sonic Wave. Sonic Wave experience. The new one. Okay, we're doing the ship. In and out. 3 times in a row. When in doubt, fucking practice it. World's fastest exit of the level. Okay, that'll do. Auto check myself off. Anyways, I no longer have problems with the ball. Nice. Good stuff. I think the last 3 times I've gotten here, I've died. So I'm gonna practice it and make sure I can do it 3 times in a row. Just want to make sure I can do this part too, but I'll end up probably killing the runs right after the shit. 1, 2, 3. Bam, bada, bam, bada, bam, bam. Spectacular. Okay, that counts. Alright, that's 1. Do like a few clicks. I'll die. Yeah, it was close, but that's 2. Close still counts. And that is 3. Beautiful. Now I just need to do that from 0 and not be a chub. High, early, 1, bang. Beautiful. I'll play this run out. Why not? See how far we can get from the big 50%. I'm also in practice, but the gack jump. I've survived it so far. Hopefully I keep it that way. No, bro, come on. Let me just do, because I've died the past 2 times I've gotten here technically, so. Late. So they be very cautious with this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Beautiful. Wait, wait. Boom, bam. Late on the swing. Late-ish. Second one wasn't super late, but it worked. I still in practice. I am. And all these clicks are pretty free, except 2 of them. Hard click. That's the other hard click. Also where I died from 0. Hard click. All this is pretty easy. That's dieable. And then I just need to do that. Did I make that? Oof. Kind of close. Alright, anyways. We're going back to 0. Love the gag jump. I do not like the gag jump, bro. The hell did I? That is the gag jump. That's you. I remember when I was first playing this level, it was like one of the earlier streams. You were telling me, you were like, yeah, man, played this level before, ended up dying to the one hard jump in the break time, and then I dropped the level. So now every time from 0 that I've passed that jump, you're in my head. So might be love at first sight, who knows? But for just a moment, I'm thinking about the gag jump. Oh, bro, I was not even paying attention to the orb clicks, but it worked. Only I didn't die there. Rent free up there, I guess so, for about 0.5 seconds. Then I'm instantly blocked back. She got 32 to 92, 39 to 92. Nice. Nice. Honestly, if I were you, I'd start working on the first wave or just even playing from 0. But the more practice, the merrier. Need some chapstick, bro. It's so humid out. I don't know what's going on. Normally, I only really need chapstick in the winter months, so it's super dry, but who knows? Yo. Nice. No, I fucking double clicked it, bro. That's unlucky. Well, at least the ship practice seems to work. In 3 in a row. The very beginning of the ship, I thought I was dead. I was really, really, really close to dying. Bro, I just accidentally double clicked it. I don't know why. I'm gonna take off my little sweater that I got going on. Because it was cold when I first started playing, but now my hands are warm. I'm looking quite hot. Ooh. Okay. Sweater off. Good run though. Unlucky death. Very unlucky death. But it is what it is. You're looking consistent at the pre-drop. Oh my god, in Tartarus? Goddamn. Those are words that everyone else is, praying to hear when they play that level. Quick water ship. You just don't want to die late in the level 92. That's totally fair, yeah. when I was practicing this level, I didn't want to die late in the level, like 94, but unfortunately things happen. I got pretty terrible nerve control. It's a 3-minute level, but I believe that you can flip the end. I think you got it. And again, the more practice the merrier. Like, there's nothing bad comes out of playing, you're doing more start pause runs, like technically doing like 10 to 100 like 10 times. Obviously you're going to be a lot better than if you don't do that, but it's a single player game, so you're able to play however you want, and that's the smart thing to do is to always practice more, unless you're feeling like super confident. So you're doing the smart thing that many people don't do. Too early. That sucks. Hello, AP. Congrats on beating Sync. I don't totally know that level, but congrats on beating it. I hope that you had fun playing it, and good luck with whatever you take on next. That's awesome. Close calls. A rare death. To be honest, not that bad. Straight flying, nice. Also, why is my go point so far in? I've said this a few times, but I'll explain it again. I put my go point. Well, here's the thing. So Carnage mode is a 3-minute level, which for most people, I think it's fair to say that this is definitely on the longer side of most levels, most extreme demons. So there's that. Secondly, a large percent of the difficulty is in the first 25% of the level. Furthermore, like the next hardest section is 25 to 50. So it's a very first half heavy level, which because of the fact that it's very first half heavy and it's quite long, I personally, I don't like having go points where I don't want to be getting to the go point very frequently. So it's pretty far in, past all the difficult stuff. And, if I put it at like 40 or 30, then it's like, there's still so much level left. Also that's a solid one. There's so much level left to, still play out. So, I don't want to put it like in the 50s and then it's like, okay, he gets there and then there's still a minute and a half left. Like there's people saying go for a minute and a half. I feel like it's kind of dumb, in my opinion. I'm contemplating moving it even further. It's at the beginning of the break time, but I might move it to the very end if I die there again. I know, like the last stream on Friday, I was like, if I die 2 times in the break time, I'll move the go. But I just think it's kind of dumb when, and this is just my opinion, my opinion, of course. But when people put like break times really early in levels, especially in long levels, or when people put go percents at very early points, and then it's like, everyone's just saying go for like 10 hours. It just seems kind of stupid. Also, if it's too early, people are saying it too much. I feel like it should be a pretty rare thing, and it should be like a pretty special run to say go, because it's cool when it's like a once in a while thing, and it makes the run feel cooler. But that's just me. It's just my opinion. People can go at 10% if they want, but I feel like that's the best way to do it. And I, to be honest, don't really like the first 38%. The rest is improved. I mean, that's fair. But I mean, you've also played a lot more of the rest of the level, but I'm sure you'll come to like it if you played enough. Yeah, I saw that he beat the level. Reese was talking about it when he was playing it. It was on Friday. Thursday or Friday, I'm pretty sure it was Friday. Venus, yeah, this level is pretty shit. And I'm ready to be done with it. I'm very close to closing it out, but gotta get a little further. Almost there, almost there. Now, it could be any attempt now, honestly. This is such a mentally taxing level. Playing this, after being tired and doing stuff all day is not great. But what can you do? Sometimes you gotta do hard things to be good at all things. So that's the goal. Well, I'm here to improve. I'm here to get better. I'm still having enough fun where it's not like I'd want to drop the level yet. If I'm still playing this level same time next week, then I'm sure I won't be having as much fun, and it'll either be beaten or dropped probably if I'm still playing this next Sunday. But who knows? Maybe I'll be really busy this week, and maybe there'll be some external factors in the way. But I don't think so. I think I'm really close, and yeah, it's just a matter of time. Could be any run, truly. Truly. I've gotten to the break time 5 times, so I'm almost there. Oh, I'm fucking chopped. Unlucky, man. At least it's not as bad as Eon, but Eon is now. Well, yeah, I won't be playing Eon anytime soon. So, kind of looking forward to the completion. Thank you, AP. I'm looking forward to it as well. I'd love to get this done. This attempt if possible, but can only do so much. So yeah, thank you, man. I appreciate it. Thanks for the kind words. As soon as I beat this, I'll put the clip of it on the Red app as a full video, and then I'll have it as a full TikTok video. But for the Red app shorts, I gotta cut it down to 3 minutes, and this level is exactly 3 minutes, so I'll probably just play the end of it as a Red app short. I'll have that all out the same night that I beat it. Oh my god, it's the second time I've done that. Gotta lock in. And your boy tries at 51. Oh no. Well, W Tarshan. Gotta go. Alright, I'll see you, Void. Thanks for stopping by. I hope that hell goes well for you. The level hell goes well for you. And I hope that you have a good one. I'll see you in the future. Unlucky. Who's that? Dude, that was a crazy straight fly. So I can get 23 to 51, but not 51 from 0. It's tough level, man. It's so tough. It's a tough level. That help. Yo, welcome in, Juicy. How are you doing? Go. Unlucky. Oh, the first jump. Ain't no way. You know what, maybe it's a sign I'm passing the drop now. True. True, true. Yeah, I can rate your icons real quick if you want. Juicy. Yes, no worries. Won't take very long. Sync is 355? Damn. I had no idea. I think I've heard the level before, but I honestly couldn't tell you anything about it. But that's crazy. Congrats on the very tough level completion. Maybe one day I'll be able to beat something like that. But that's the goal. Just have to wait and see. Bro. Juicy Neo's in him? You know what? Sure, I'll take a quick look. Combo break never hurts. Those two Ys. So this is the right one. 613 demons. All right. What we got? We got some little toxic theme going on. I like that. I like that. I like the robot and the cube. Very, very similar. Kind of got like the bomb, the missile wave, and the ball. Nice. The ball's nice with the glow effects. Cool. Normally I'm not a big fan of glow, but I feel like it kind of works. Kind of looks like a mask on the spider. Yeah, overall, I'm a big fan. I think they're really cool. Very unique having the icon set have like a special theme to it, but I think that's really, really cool icons. I like 94 is also your worst fail on this before you beat it. Maybe that's a sign that maybe hopefully I don't die the last gem. Attempts, I got 2200 on the start pause. Now, before I opened this one, I had 4,000 attempts on this level before I even got more than 2% on it. So I have a lot of old attempts on this level, but 2,300 new. That doesn't sound right. Oh, I guess it. Yeah, I guess it's. Yeah, these are all old. I don't think I've done a single practice run since I started playing the level. So about 1,600 playing from zero since I've started learning the level. So like 3,800 newish. But you know, it's all up in the air. Can't have the cool icons because Tartarus is dumb. I've seen people beat some really tough levels with some stupid ass icons. But that is very fair. I can understand. I said bug. What keeps bugging you, zombie? What's going on? Therapist Doug is here to answer the call. Cool. No, dude, I just got fucking hand lock in the middle of the wave, man. No! That sucks. This is the attempt. Fortunately, it was not the attempt, but it was a good attempt. I'll take it. I'll take it. 59. dumbass place to die, but I was fucking, my hand just like froze up. It's like something that very rarely happens to me. This is not the attempt. It's okay. It was a good attempt. By the way, I did 1 to 19 in 138 attempts. What level are you talking about, zombie? I really don't know. Your best is 220. 220%. Yeah, that'd be crazy. Holy shit, that impossible wake play again. You're mad jolly at the same time. Love that. W happiness. It can be tough to be jolly playing this game, but you know when you are, that's the best. Should probably add that to your Discord description as well. Mad jolly. Jolliest player of them all. No, it's all about having fun, and this is a game that, you know, sometimes it can be very hard to have fun in, so. Good for you for being jolly. Holy shit. What? No! So close. Oh, I'm like. You did 1 to 19 in Acheron? What? Isn't your hardest like a easy medium demon? That's crazy, bro. If you're being factual, that's insane. Good for you. Are you? Oh, in 130. Okay, that confused me. In practice mode, I got it. Tapped in. I was gonna say like no shot. Your best is nice. Well, W practice mode run. I just clocked it. It's been a long day, man. No, that makes more sense. Well, good stuff with the Acheron prac. I'm sure, you know, with enough practice one day, there'll be no more practice mode. You'll be playing in normal mode, trying to beat it. Acheron's a cool ass level. It is obviously extremely hard, but it's a cool level. I love the song, Thermodynamics, GD classic. Lots of I've heard lots of remixes for Thermodynamics. You know, unfortunately, the best one might actually be the Creeper rap one. That one's kind of tough. Minecraft's gonna reap that donut looks like. Won't see the next part, but then you know what it is. Oh, unlucky, man. Did 18 to 22 in one attempt, no practice. Okay, 4%. That's a start. You just got to do that in 24 other places, and then put it all in the same run, and that's 100. Sounds pretty doable to me. I like Eastern Roads on Acheron. Okay, nice. It's a cool level. It's basically just like Tartarus, like super mode. Let me check something. All is well. That's where I die? That's crazy. Lucky death. 18 to 27, half speed. Nice. Nice, nice. 84 to 100, 17 to 33, but I haven't played level in a couple weeks. Sounds like some pretty solid runs. See, 84 to 100. That's fat. Holy shit, I almost forgot about that. Not too good. I've died too many times to the first two jumps on this level. Low-key kind of hard. My eye was looking a little itchy, but I handled it. No, my god, I fucked up the thing. Unlucky. Ugh. Tired. Who knew doing 5 hours of yard work would be tiring? Not 5 hours, but it was a long time. One of those days, I'm sure many of y'all have had the experience, you know, your dad, you know, early in the morning is like, hey, you know, you wanna help me move a few things outside, you know, do a few things, only take 30 minutes, then it takes 10 times that amount of time. It's happened to me many times. And it happened again today. Oh, the cat is here. Hello. Come back to your window. Got 48. No way. Insane, man. That's fucking crazy. Bang. Good for you, man. W Florida restaurant. That's awesome. Congratulations. That's super cool. I just didn't even do the second timing right. It's okay. Got in 2 runs. Yeah, true. Oh my god. Tartarus in 2 runs. That means there's only one thing left to do, and that's get it in 1. That's insane. In half speed, everything is so chill. I have Acheron in 79 runs. Better than 100. True, that is better than 100. Yeah, it's it would tend to be that slowing things down in this game. usually makes them easier. That's super fair. Yeah, I love doing I've done whenever I play like list levels and there's like really tough wave parts, I love throwing it in half speed or 0.75 speed, and it makes it a lot more fun because it's a lot easier. So that's, I can understand what you're doing. I did like a few months ago. I was playing Tidal Wave, and had like a start position at the beginning of like the first wave, which is like the hardest part of the level. And what I was doing is I like set it to 0.5 speed, and then I, slowly bring it. I did like 0.5 to 0.55, 0.6, and obviously I like didn't do the whole first wave in normal speed, but I got like the first like 10, 11, maybe 12 clicks, which are very hard, especially for someone who's shit at the wave. This is when I only had like maybe 1 or 2 extremely beaten. But I got the first like 12 clicks of the wave, like around, in normal speed by like slowly increasing the speed from 0.5 to 0.55 to 0.6, 0.65. And it's an effective method for a lot of different parts. For some game modes, it can be a little bit harder to kind of get the translation with the speed, like maybe like ball, or like just kind of timing-oriented gameplay. It's something that gets consistent a lot faster in like normal speed, but it can still work. But I feel like Wave is honestly the best for using speed hacks to learn and improve at. I mean, Spider is basically the same thing as Wave. Anything with like the instant inputs with like Spider and Wave, you'll feel it the most, because obviously the momentum changes in like a ship part or a ball click when you slow it down. Yeah, I hit the fucking pink orb so early. I don't know what I'm doing. Definitely taking a break. Totally valid. That's if I had the run that you just got, I would also definitely take a break. That's awesome though. Congrats with that. Only one thing left to do. That's beat it from 0. W harvest. Ain't Spider and Ball the same thing, but Ball is more delay? Like kinda. I mean, they both do like the same thing. It's like you click a button and it flips your gravity and like moves you, but Spider and Wave are honestly a lot more comparable as a game mode than Spider and Ball are. Even though they might have like on the outside, like the external property of like, Ball and Spider is you click and you move. Like you go up or down typically based on like a gravity change. But Spider and Wave are the only 2 game modes in this game that have instant like change in effect. Obviously there's like, clicks with Spider where you like have like the slight adjustment, but basically you have near perfect like hand to input to reaction when it comes to Spider and Wave, which a lot of people tend to not understand how similar they are, but they're the only 2 game modes where as soon as you click you get an instant response. Like with Ball, there's like momentum, like when you click with the ball, like it takes like time to react and go up. Like you obviously have to click in advance when you see like certain spikes in places, but when it comes to Wave and Spider, they're the only 2 game modes where you click like I mean, I guess also Cube, but sometimes the momentum with Cube is like kind of weird. And also like you're very rarely doing like fast Cube parts, like you would do like a fast Wave and a fast Spider. They're really similar because of the fact that they don't have any momentum tied to them. They're always the same. Every time you click with a Wave or a Spider, you're always going to have an instant click, and it's always going to be the same thing. Every time you click a Spider, assuming it's like normal gameplay, as soon as you click, you instantly go up, instantly go down. As soon as you click with the Wave, instantly go up, instantly go down. Even with Cube, there's like momentum attached to speed. Like obviously, if you're slower or faster, in a Cube, like you're gonna be able to jump farther, jump less. It can affect like a lot of things. But when it comes to Spider and Wave, they're the only things that give you that instant input. That no matter the speed, technically, you can do anything. So that's why they're very similar, and a lot of people don't realize that. But you know, a lot of people, if you're bad at the wave, you're usually bad at the spider. And that's me. I'm a core example of that. They're both like my two worst game modes. But people that are really good at the wave tend to be pretty good at the spider. Your spider can't collect coins midair. Yeah, I mean, if you were like clicking like an orb in the spider, obviously that's different. But then that's not like the main like property of the spider. Like you can do things to make the wave like kind of feel weird. Like there's like editor tricks to make it like swing up and down, and you can do whatever you want. But obviously like with orbs it's different. Like that's a good, they're not the same game mode obviously, but they're the only ones with an instantaneous property that isn't affected by speed changes. Like obviously if you have orbs in the gameplay, then it gets affected by speed changes, but the game mode itself, what its main thing is, it's the instant up down, just like wave, which is why it's actually really cool. I think spider's a really cool game mode, low-key underrated. I'm just really bad at it. The only thing that's like weird with spider is that the hitboxes are like low-key chopped sometimes. Like you'll be able to fit through gaps that look impossible, which is like kind of annoying that the hitbox is like hard to read on it, but I didn't make the hitbox. I could take it up with raw up top. But it's a really cool game mode. It's just really hard. I think if it came out a lot earlier, then a lot more people would like it. Dude, oh my god, I keep fucking up the timings. Like, it still works, but spinning the wheel by the fucker blind less than thinking space in the top 10 left. Oh jeez. Hopefully you don't get you. Dude, thinking space is such a terrible level, bro. It's so bad. Like Thinking Space 2 actually has like thought behind it and is like well made. Obviously it's like the second hardest level in the game, but that's like a cool level. Thinking Space 1 though is a completely different story. That level is actually horrifying to play. It's so unbalanced. Stupidest death of all time. Okay, we're at the end. Oh jeez. To the Heartbeat or Astral Divinity. Thank God it's at least not. Oh, you're playing Astral Divinity? Cool. It's a very cool level. I'd like to play it someday. It's low-key kind of in my skill range. Should be a new artist, but not by too much. Original Thinking Space is Aura? I gotta disagree with you there, Gak. It's just like, it's so bad. I mean, I guess it's like kind of cool, but I think it's terrible. The gameplay is so bad. Like the deco's kind of cool, like the song is fun. I mean, the deco is even pretty bad at points. The gameplay is dog shit. It's so unbalanced. That's like Sakup and Hell balancing. Oh, fuck, bro. I feel like it's even worse than Sakup and Hell. Yeah, exactly. Thank you. And that's saying a lot. Saying something is worse bouncing than Sakup and Hell is like That's a heavy statement. Yeah, it's terrible. I've done like 2 thinking space practice runs like ever in my life, and I like know what most of the level looks like, but it's so bad. It's so bad. I don't know why anyone would ever want to play that level if they have like free will. Other than like, I guess you could say there's aura attached to it because it's like cool, it's a classic, There was a top one that was made after it, but the level itself sucks. I did all the timings right. No way. No, I thought I fucked it up. Damn, it's been a while since I've been here anyway. That was a solid run. I thought I fucking died. Well, all good. It's been a while. Good to be back there. Like I've been on Yap Nation this stream. Just been non-stop yapping. Bro, it's a hard ship. I don't know what to tell you, man. It's tough. It's a tough part. This level fucking sucks. Nice. It's attempt 6 on the break time. My nose is also itchy, so I'm solving this problem before I get back into it. All right, lock. Back jump. Dude, I don't know. I'm trolling. What the fuck, bro? This part's... Oh my god. Oh, dude, I might move. I'm gonna move the go. I'm moving the go, dude. Come on. I never die there, man. It's like the past 3 times I think I've gotten to the break, I've died to the ship or the UFO. I should go this way. Oh, that's so fucking stupid, bro. It's like the easiest part of the level. First try in the start position. as expected, because it's not hard, bro. That's so annoying. Ugh. Okay, get past like the swing copter clicks. That last click is hard. I can't get past the fucking easy part. Oh, I low-key would have been kind of mad if I did 71 to 100 after that. Yeah, it's a W consistency run, but it's just so unlucky, man. Like, I'm dying to free. I'm dying to free. Yeah, basically just did it 2 rounds right there. But I asked the Thinking Space Victor. I missed a lot of chat messages. Thinking Space Victor to do 1 attempt, probably easily get to the drop and die instantly. Yeah, that's Thinking Space for you. The song is cool. Never beat it with Loki out in a catalog. That's fair. That's fair. Try a no-clip run? I don't know. I've like never done no-clip runs. They're not like my thing. I'll put the go at 72. We're moving it up. Like, this is a part I literally never die at. In like any start pause runs ever. And now it's half of my break time attempts I've died there. Within like the same 2% as well. I don't know, man. This is what it is. Long level. Like, that's a fair bet. That's like hard. But past the gag jump, we'll take it. Hate the Azeroth song. I don't know the Azeroth song. It's on my head, but I'll have to check it out. I can try a no clip run. I don't really have like, I know a lot of people like set it up so there's like all the stats and stuff. But I don't. They've never been something that's been super helpful for me. But I guess I could take a calm break. All right, we're moving to go. Let's do a no clip run. All right. I don't know if I should like preface this at like the top. No. Because like I know when you turn it on, there's like the percentage. Like, oh my god, like it says like how. I don't know how to do that though. No clip limits? Accuracy limit. Does this say? This doesn't say it though. Anyone, any knowers? Like no clip percent or something? No clip limits. Why did it unpause? What's going on? I can't click. Okay. I don't know how to set that up. Like it'll show when I die because the hitboxes will show. Like obviously if I'm alive it doesn't show, but then see that. Ship comp? What the fuck even is that? No collision. Accuracy limit, does that? It still doesn't show it. Like, is it in the no clips screen? No. Safe mode? I don't. What is safe mode? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, if I figure out how to do that, I can do like a run. But I don't know. It's never been something that's really helping. And this isn't the kind of level where like a no clip run means a lot. Like if you're playing something like Slaughterhouse that has like really tricky wave parts and you want to, you know, get consistent at getting through like River's part, and you don't want to like just keep, you know, dying and resetting, but you want to like have the muscle memory of like the click pattern, that like it's good for like click pattern stuff, but I feel like I wouldn't gain too much out of it from this. And like I'd be most likely to die at, like some random like not hard click or like hit like the corner of a spike hitbox somewhere. Like there. Search for label. Search for label. I do not see anything. Nothing with label in the top left. That's 6 runs at the break time. So the next one will be the 7th. Lucky number 7. Oh, yeah. Will I die like the first triple spike? Which I have done. I think, yeah, 3 of my deaths, 3 out of the 6 were within like 2%. at like the ship, UFO transition. One of them was at the 94% run at Lemons. That's 4. One of them was at like a weird timing after both the hard swing cofters, so that's 5. And then my second ever break time run and my 6th ended at the first triple spike. So no one's perfect. I guess I've died to like every part of the level now. Not that that wasn't the case like before, but to the third break time attempt. No, I thought I didn't need to click it. I just should have played it safe and kept straight flying, but I thought it was fine. Good attempts. Good attempts. I just was... What's the word? Not stubborn. I was... I don't know. I was stupid. It's not the word I'm thinking of, but I was stupid. I was arrogant. That's what it was. I was arrogant. Thought I had it. Thought it was enough. Wasn't enough. Good run though. Why am I doing that now? I need to go back to the method I've learned. Feeling swaggy, maybe if I had a dog and solved mysteries, the name would be Shaggy. Okay. Maybe, I don't know the origin story as to how Shaggy got his name, but what the, oh my god, I actually hit the W key? I see you with that. Solve these riddles 3. He'd be a good riddle guy, Greasy. One of those like people, those like trolls that sit under bridges and then they like answer these riddles 3. Be a good riddler. I don't know how I ever died to those 2 jumps after the orbs. They're so not hard. Just autopilot, I guess. Number 7. Back jump. All right. Come on, man. Well, is that the same spot? The same spike? Oh man, that sucks. Well, and Lemons has claimed another victim. That is 94 times 2. 94.25 times 2, actually, on stream 9. Whoa. Man. This is like the last hard click in the level that isn't the ship, bro. That sucks. I guess bro is that behind. That sucks, man. Oh, bro. Oh, man. I thought I died at this one last time, but it's need to be more patient, huh? Same percent. Yeah, it's the same one. Oh, man, that sucks. I got through all the hard. That's the last hard. That's the, like, I'm being so real. That's like the last actually hard click that, like, requires cognitive thinking. Excluding the ship. The ship is, like, a different thing. But, anyways, I don't know why, but on my wheel, Carnage mode always makes it to, like, top 15, never top 10. Damn. Bro. Well, let's play the daily level. You know, combo daily level. That's a really good run, but it's not 100% or any farther, so it's, you know, kind of unlucky. Angry crop top. Reduce vote. We'll keep the photons. Oh, does this just mean the flash? Well, I will reduce that. It's easier one. Okay, yeah, it doesn't seem like it's as bright. Oh, dude, that's so annoying. We get some left-handed gaming. That's such a lame death, bro. It's so annoying. I mean, at least I'm happy that I didn't die at the like same like 1% of the level that I've been dying at that I died at the last 3 times I got there. Like when I got past the end of the ship and the UFO transition, I was low-key like, yes. I was like, I can die and understand that I'm not like some like fake like annoying mental block stuck on this part. And then, you know, I got past this the last ball click is like kind of tough. I got myself, I was like, nice. I was like nodding my head. I was like the spider's like free until you get to the swing copter. And then I got past the swing copter. I was like, okay, hold on. And then I got past the last click, and like that the last click before Lemons is kind of hard. It's a very late click. I got past. I was like, okay, hold on. Got past the beginning of Lemons. I was like, nice. Let me lock in. I got past the second to last hard click, and then I died at the last hard click. But cool daily level, anyways. While I was explaining that, I guess I gotta update the title now. 94 times 2. Let me do that. 94 2x. Unfortunate thing to add to the title, but it is what it is. Let the people know. Should probably put 25 to 100. I can get rid of 25 to 100. I don't need the 25 anymore. 94.25. Yeah, I could do that. You know what? Yeah, that's funny. I'll do that. It's the last hard click, so I guess people that are really in the know about Carnage mode will understand what that means. Yo, bro, I'm making my level. It might be demon rating. Okay. But it's okay because if you click a button, it will be auto. So I need to code that. Let me have it. That's cool. That's a cool idea. It's like for showcases. Obviously, it'll be hard to like rate it. Cool daily. It was fun. I liked the gameplay was cool. I'm sure it looks a lot better not in low detail mode. I just always kind of blanket more detail mode. Actually, it kind of looks the same. There's like these things on the bottom, but cool daily. It's pretty serviceable. Now let's see if I'll give it one attempt. Let's see if I can do it in one. I don't really remember much because I was talking over it, but I think I sight read like only like 3 attempts. A lot of those parts with the portals you can hold, but in some of these like random daily levels, like sometimes they don't do the physics right. Yeah, the LDM didn't really cut too much. There's like a few more like background effects, I think, but I don't know if the boss guy in the back was always here. See if I can one attempt this. Oh my god, skip the pad. Too cool for the pad. Oh my, I almost died. It's got a whole lot of click indicators. If you know me, you know I love my click indicators. Because I'm terrible at sight reading without them. Dang! First try, I'll take it. Keep saving up for your level requests. You got 3.3k, but I already spent 5. Yeah, you did do one pretty recently. So that's good. Well, cool daily. One try after the 3-try practice run. It was fun. 2.8. Oh man, that sucks to die there. Well, at least you know we're getting better. We're getting more consistent. I'm all about consistency. It's important that you die at your new best multiple times before you're able to get in farther, because that's just consistency, really, is it not? Like, come on. Obviously, I'm playing, but I will have to go pretty soon anyway. So I'm happy to at least run back there. I don't got too much time left, but I'm also getting pretty tired. It's probably gonna start falling off anyway. Let me end this recording. I don't think I'll post that. I could post it. It's been like a few days since I've had a TikTok and a short, but I don't think I could, but maybe I will. Who knows? I guess something's better than that then. Mine will be around medium demon. I saw you said something about frame perfects, but I wasn't able to read it. It's all about consistency at the end of the day. Oh, fuck. Without frame perfects. Nice. Sure, it'll be a pretty cool level. Yeah, if you said with frame perfects, I would have been like, we're trolling. It's, I guess Greasy just said that. Yeah, you shouldn't really have frame perfects up until like higher tier start extreme. I fully agree with that statement. There should be no frame perfects in anything below an extreme demon, and you know, furthermore, like unless it's like a very specific like short level, like you shouldn't have anything that's a frame perfect in like around like bloodbath range. I don't think there's any frame perfects in this level. I'm pretty sure there isn't. Or at least, you know, people will call frame perfects like 30 FPS, even like 15 FPS, but I think, like, when I think of a frame perfect, I think of like a 60 FPS or more. Like, I think there's that one, like, bloodbath, like, Michigan UFO click thing. I think that's like a frame 60 FPS, but end of the day, I don't fucking know. I'm not the most knowledgeable on frame perfects. I guess yeah, the new mint. I just saw that message. Glance. Yeah, that's like that's like a very, like, if it's not a very special case, like you shouldn't have any frame perfects unless it's like an extreme. It's crazy that the Newman was an extreme demon for like a day or maybe even a few days. I remember when it first got rated it was, but then it got quickly moved down to insane because people were like, what are we doing? It's the only level where I've seen people try and change their FPS like midway in the level. Like, I obviously get why, because it's a lot easier when you turn off CBF and the 60, but it's just funny that it's like the only like rated level where people do that. I know people will turn off CBF for like some levels, like I think Shardscapes, like some people say it's better, but not also putting it at 60. Oh, what? I did like 2 clicks here, and it fucking gave me so much more boost than I thought it was. It was a good run. Unlucky. Yeah, you shouldn't have frame perfect period rule. I agree. But you said period. I'm adding 10 more. You just buffed it to be like a top 500 true. Can't be top 500, maybe like super duper hard. Nah. Yeah, 10 frame perfects is definitely reaching top 500. I'm like Greasy. Trust the person who's got targets in 2 runs. If you don't trust me, that'll make it really tough. Even if it's a wave frame perfect, it's still really tough. Unless you're talking about like a 15 FPS frame perfect. I'm assuming you're talking like most people they think of like 60, 120, 240, 360, 1000, but assuming you're thinking in 60s. I also seen it call as like frames, like 2 frame, 3 frame, 4 frame. Do people actually know? Teresa, you might know this. You seem to be knowledgeable in the frame perfect department. When people say like how many frames is like a 60 FPS frame perfect? Because I've seen like top players will describe like certain clicks as like a 2 frame, or like a 3 frame click. Like what is that? Like can you equate like what a 60 FPS frame perfect is to like how many, like how big of a frame click it is? Like what is that? Like how do you, like what equals what kind of thing? I mean, I thought it was normal. Yeah, no. No, yeah, no easy extreme sub frame perfects. Not a single one. I don't know too many levels. Like I'm not like an encyclopedia when it comes to this game. I'm not the most knowledgeable on like all extreme demons, but I'm the easiest extreme demon that I know that has a frame perfect is Bloodbath, and it has 1, and it's a 60 FPS, and it's been a notorious click, but it's like it does get consistent. 60 FPS frame perfects is a 16 millisecond time window. You don't even think Bloodbath has one? Maybe I was lied to. I was told that it was a frame perfect, but I don't know. Everyone has their own opinions on it sometimes. Even though it should be like a straight fact. I've seen it explained in like multiple ways. But people will talk about like, oh, this is like a 2 frame, or like this is like a 3 frame, or like 1 frame. Like what is that? I don't know. Michigan or UFO, those are 2 frame. Yeah, like what is a 2? I think with alignment it can be a 60, but it can also be a 5. Like what the fuck does number frame mean? Like that doesn't even make any sense. She does not have 2 frame. Yeah. Yeah, I honestly didn't even like. I feel like Michigan gets pretty consistent. That wasn't even the hardest part of the level. Like it was like the second hardest part, but it was. I honestly had more trouble with Crack's part, and I'm like, I mean, I guess I am probably better at timing than Ship, but Ship is one of my stronger game modes, and it still took me like way longer to get consistent at Crack. But yeah, I honestly got pretty consistent at it. You know what? Let's see. I give myself 5 attempts to see if I can do machine sport. Bloodbath start. Start it up. Okay, it's been a while. Let's do a quick practice run. Give myself 5 attempts. Real ones do the jump here. I don't know if you actually have to do it. Okay, so yep. I had a visual cue for this, but I low-key forgot it. I don't remember you're supposed to go early here. Oh fuck. Okay, no, we're just gonna rip it. 5 attempts. I know the visual cue. I figured it out. Boom! Okay, that's like basically first try. Like, come on. Bang! Bang, bang. Like, I know I had the last fight, but I'm fucking counting it. The Michigan thing, has 2 5 frames. Let me see what it. Sorry, in Michigan. Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know how many frames equals a like. Y'all are just speaking in code. I have no input on the conversation, but yeah, I got pretty consistent at Michigan's part when I was playing it. Um, but I thought that it was like the last click was a 60 FPS, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know a lot about extreme demons, so that's totally fair. No one's forcing you to learn a lot about them. I don't know a lot about extreme demons, and I'm fucking beaten like plenty of them. People will come into my chat all the time and be like, "Yo, I'm playing this. Yo, I'm beating this. Yo, I beat this," and I'm like, in my head, I'm like, I have no idea what that is, but I'm getting there and I'm working on it. I'm slowly learning more numbers. Not more levels, because there's fucking 1,500 of them, so it's pretty hard to know every single one. But I know a lot of the big ones. There's also a difference between like knowing the name of a level and like knowing what the gameplay is, and like take heart. X frame is just how many frames you have to make the input. So then, what is the difference between a frame perfect and saying, because it is a frame perfect, like, again, I got rookie knowledge in this. This is not my knowledge in this game is not with frame perfect. I thought a frame perfect was like based on like the game ticks like every insert FPS based on what you set your frames per second, or if you have like CBF, you can click obviously in between frame points. But if you have like 60 FPS and there's a 60 FPS, if you're playing on 60 like native and you're not playing with click between frames or click between steps, and you click, you can only click once every 60 frames. So a 60 FPS frame perfect means if you're playing on 60 FPS, you have like one frame insert. What do you call that? Like a 1 frame? When you call that a 2 frame, a 3 frame, a 4 frame? Like, does the number of frame like equate to the FPS that you're playing on? Does that change if you have CBF on? Because obviously, if you're playing 240, no CBF, you know you can only click in like the 60 intervals, so you would have like about 4 frames to click. Like, it's so complicated, bro. Like, I've seen multiple people explain it, and I've like picked up pieces, but it's people low key explain it differently every time. Yeah, I've like heard of Cadrega City, but then I played a practice run. I was like, oh, I've seen this. Like, but I didn't like when you talked about Cadrega City. Like, I couldn't have told you like what any of the parts were, but I've like heard the name. I don't know accurate, but yeah, Carnage mode Cataclysm on 200 FPS, 240 FPS. A single frame is 4 milliseconds. If the frame perfect is called a 1 frame or / and a 240, that means you have 4 milliseconds. Now to calculate the other frames, you just multiply multiple milliseconds by how much you need to divide. Sounds like a lot of math. I think I understand what you're trying to say. Yeah, it's just dependent on like if you have like a different frame. Am I recording? Yeah. If you have a different frame rate for. Yeah, I like CBF also makes it like way more complicated because you can click in between the frames, which is not what the game was coded for. But obviously, it makes the playing experience a million times better. It allows for more precise inputs. But I never got, like, as soon as I figured out what CBF was, I never understood the hate that people had for it. Like, the only valid argument before it got added to the game earlier this year was, like, it's not, natively in the game, so it's not fair to everyone because you have to, like, download a mod to have it, and it, like, makes things easier, but, like that's, like, kind of fair, but, like, there were people arguing that it was dumb for, like, the stupidest reasons. Like, I think anything that can increase the skill ceiling on any game that's like fair for everyone to use, like should be allowed. Like, let the people be better at the game they're playing, and give them more opportunity to do harder things, have more impressive achievements. Like, I never understood people that would like disagree on that department. Obviously, I guess, like, again, before I was in the game, like, I get the argument of like, oh, you had to download a mod thing and then do a bunch of extra steps, like it should be in the game, but like it sucks. I think it's really cool that it exists. It lets people be better, which is awesome, and it's fair for everyone. Lucky. Too early there is crazy. Bro, transition. I left my phone died, so I had to use my monitor. What I'm using to type right now. And by the way, if I spam, word is my keyboard. Because that's all good. All good. Never have to apologize for anything like that. How many break time attempts have I had today? What, 3 or 4? I think it's been 3. That was. I think I got 1 in one stream, then like 1, or maybe I got 3 on Friday. No. I think I got 2 the first time I got to the break, and then I got 2 on Friday, and then I got 3 today, so far. So it's already better than Friday. Whoop whoop. Micro stutter. What's alright?
I should turn this on.
I turn up my laptop cord. Oh, that was really close. Oh, fucking fuck, bro. Unlucky. Hard run. Hard part. It was a good run. I don't want to speak knowingly about frame knowledgeably. I don't even know his word. Knowledgeably about frame. I did know that's word. I don't know why. It just looked funny spelled out. Well, frame perfects, but low key, it's all nonsense and cope. My eyes just get better. Frame perfects really don't matter outside of like top play. That's low key, high key, medium key. That's fair. No, yeah, people speak in frame perfects like they're speaking in a different language, and like at the end of the day, like who gives a fuck? Like it's a hard jump or it's not. Like the click is hard, sometimes it's harder. But at the end of the day, like those frame perfect videos are like so stupid. It's like ding, 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 ding. It's like 3 frame perfect, and it's like every way you click is like at least like a 10 FPS frame perfect, so it looks crazy because they have like the world's widest range of all time, so that it looks like there's more dings and it looks like crazier, and then they get more views because more people are like, whoa, what the fuck? And the people who don't know are like, whoa, my god, this is crazy. Like obviously it's like get your money up, but it is like outside of like top play, like who really gives a fuck? Like it's a good like descriptor, but it shouldn't be something that people like are always just like only referring to everything as like a insert frame perfect. Like, oh yes, this triple spike is a 20. Like it's, I don't give a fuck. It's like you're playing hacker, bro. Relax. Oh, that was close again. End of the day, it doesn't matter. That's just my opinion. No, man, I don't die here. That sucks. Good attempt. Should have been the break though. Fuck. This is like my second death here. This is like a very easy part for me, but good run. Oh, dude, I'm so confident I was gonna make it to the break. Yo, bro, I'm gonna get Geode for Christmas because they use a Chromebook. Yeah, I mean, why don't you get Geode now? Geode's free. Geode is a free service that anyone is able to use. And it lets you get all the mods in the world. It's totally free, man. You just go on the website and click download. Like people will be calling the game the one green orb and Blade of Justice first robot a 60 FPS 4 frame, but I ended up getting that click like almost the wait, really? That's a 60 FPS frame perfect? No shot. I do not. That's crazy. What? Hold on. I'm honestly curious. Because the first robot's hard, but I did not know that. It's definitely not. That's crazy. People think this is a frame perfect? I want to see if I can like figure out. It cannot be the first one. I think I know what one it is. Can I do a first try? Hold up. Okay, no, I can't. Is it that one? Nah. That's so easy. It's not so easy. I shouldn't say it's so easy. I played this level a lot. But it's not. That one? No way. That's like 10 times easier than the mission gun click. And that's coming from someone who like was good at the mission part. What? I disagree. Dude, that cannot be. Like, it is a hard click, don't get me wrong, but like, bro, I just said 3 times in a row. I haven't played this level in a month. 2 months. That's insane. Yeah, that also helps like prove the whole like hippy dippy doopy baloney argument of the frame perfect, because like there's no shot that yeah, maybe if you like align it, like maybe if you're playing on like fucking, I don't know, if you like click into it weird and the setup's weird, but like there's like a 1% chance that's like hard enough to become a frame perfect. It's not on Chromebook. So I'm saying, if, oh, you mean like you're gonna get like a? I didn't know it wasn't on Chromebook. That's crazy. Yeah, that makes more sense. Yeah, so you're gonna get like a computer or a laptop or an iPad, because I know it's Geode's on iOS. It's on Apple. It's on Android. It's kind of like, I think it's kind of like a process to get it. Like I don't really play Geometry Dash on my phone. So I know GAC is being what, like 3 extremes on mobile. Like some people in the chat might know more about if they have like I know you're able to get Geode on mobile. It's just like a process, whereas on PC it's pretty easy, which is great. That makes more sense. Too early. I haven't done that in a while. Alignment is a big factor, but I've seen clips of people cope about that click being that hard. Comes like, no, it is low-key a hard click. I guess I've just done it so many times. Like it is a hard. It's probably like. I think I honestly struggled more with like the first green orb though, just because I was trash. Like it is like that robot is probably like top 3 hardest parts on the level, and like some of the green orbs are tough. Like I was definitely on the cope train when I was playing that level, because it took a while before I got pretty consistent at it at the beginning. But like once you get consistent at the beginning, it feels great, because it's a very tough part, and it does get consistent. But it's a hard click. I just don't know if it's that crazy. all so complicated. Bro. The free click. But I want on your monitor. So, oh, okay, I got you. Yeah, I'm playing on a 144 hertz monitor. But I have 360 FPS bypass, mega hat, and CDF. So the monitor isn't. I'm sure like having native 360 would make it, the game feel a little smoother. But I don't honestly feel a big difference. Not that I would know, but like my 144, I've had this for like 5 or 6 years. I'm honestly doing an upgrade pretty soon. That's like the next thing that I would, buy to in my setup. Like I've gotten keyboard, mouse recently. My headset's getting pretty old. I've gotten a mic pretty recently. And my the laptop that I use is pretty recent. Like my monitor might be the oldest thing in my setup. Probably like 6 years old, at least. It's a 144 hertz. Holy shit! I almost hit the solid. 144 hertz, 1080p. It's great. Does the job. It's like I don't know like how big it is off the top of my head, but it's solid. And it's been great. No issues. Beginning of that ship was terrible, but we're good. All right. Number 7. Gag jump. Oh no! It's moving, so it's kind of hard to see, but that's an understandable click to die to. I'm not too mad about that. Like I'm sad, but like it's tough. This is like this click is the last one in the ball. Is like it's just kind of weird like setup. Like this one's hard. There's the 2 swing copter clicks. That's 3, and then there's the last click before lemons. They're like the only 4 clicks. There's like 4 hard clicks from the break to lemons, and it's this one, both swing copters I find to be pretty tough, and then the last one before lemons. So that's like fine. That's like fine. I'm not too mad about that. It wasn't free, so it is what it is. I'll take that. That's 4, or is that my 8th? I swear that's like my 5th break attempt. Whatever. I'm using 120. I want to do 240. That's fine. No, it'll help. Best performance today. Thank you. 50 bits. Thank you for the bits, Gak. Thank you, Goat. I appreciate the bits. Thank you. It didn't pop up as a notif, I think, because it was just the message. But normally if you just click the bits button, it should. I don't know why it doesn't get a notif for the text. Thank you very much for the bits, bro. That's very kind of you. It means a lot. Thank you. W run. It was a good run. Yeah, it was a tough spot. I'm not too mad about it. Like it sucks, but every time I get here, I'm getting less nervous. Like I was talking at like 65%. Like that doesn't happen. Like I'm getting a lot more consistent. I'm getting there. This level just fucking sucks and it's fucking annoying. So it's taken a while, but that's all right. That was a good run. Happy with it. Wasn't like a free click. It's like one of the 4 ones that I find tough. But again, thank you for the bits, and thanks for all the positive messages so far. I'm almost there, man. I'm almost there. Also, like, this is like a really like niche, but when I was playing the shift part, like at 75, I was like, or not at 70, like the part, it's like ship, UFO, like after the break, like all the same deco. It goes like ship, UFO, ship, ball. Like that last little short section of ship, I was like, it was a little scrappy. Like my straight fly was like kind of bad. So in my head when I was like doing the straight fly, and I was like, obviously like my mind's running like a million miles a minute, but in my head I was like, if I get to the ship this run, it's gonna be really close, because I just I didn't feel like I had the best ship control that run. But I guess we'll never know. And that was like the worst it's felt. I still passed the ship part, but it felt pretty dicey. So maybe it's in my best interest I didn't get it farther. Obviously, you know, I would have loved to, but it felt scary. Anyways, that's where we are. Shit. It's like my 9th or something? I don't even know, bro. I'll have to check after. W consistency. Guy jump. It's close. Oh, I just clicked it too early again, bro. Fuck! Again, that's a little annoying. Again? Okay, I shouldn't die to it twice. Oh, come on. I wasn't even like thinking about. I wasn't even thinking about it. Oh, now I die. Okay, oh Jesus, here we go. New click, just drop. There we go. Because all these first ones, for all these, you just wait until you pass the spot. This kind of spike, there's like 3 of them. Like you wait, like if you click early, you die. But if you just pass it, there's 3 clicks. Wait, wait, wait. There's another one. You wait. But with this, you can't really do like the wait thing because you don't have enough of a window. So I'm just waiting. So you kind of just do like a ba-bang, and it's like a muscle memory. Like you just kind of like get consistent at it. But I guess I fucking don't have it. I just did it there, but I'm getting so close, bro. I'm almost there. 1, 2. I guess I'll just wait longer. It's just like a nerves thing, honestly. But I mean, W consistency, that was like the next run, honestly. Was that 2 back to back? It could have been like I might have died like in between. Like the 4 hard clicks. Like that's 1, and then this is if I die here, I'm gonna be really disappointed. The swing copter ones are kind of tough, like late, and then this orb one is like the 4th one. Like I've died here. I think I have died here from 0. Lemon's clicks aren't too bad. This is all very free. You can kind of die at like the first staircase. Like the first 2 clicks are weird, but then it gets you just kind of get in the rhythm of it. Like this first one is weird, and you can kind of like you can die if you're not like clicking like in a pattern. Which is what I kind of do for it. It's all pretty free, and then you just hold. That's dieable. That's like the second to last hard timing. You know, just for anyone who's just tuned in, explaining the evil clicks at the end of the level. And then there's this one, which I've died to twice. All this is pretty fine. Again, this is dieable. The pause is why I died. I would have had it if I didn't pause, but. That's dieable, and then the ship part. Ugh! I can't leave off on death. Gotta get through it before I go back to 0. Fuck. Fuck. Beautiful. If I die the triple spike, I might retire. If I get past the ship and I die the triple spike, this could be bad. Maui Zowie, I almost live for 2 hours. So yeah, it's been a good stream. I know I wasn't live yesterday, so I was trying to make up for it. But I was trying to be live earlier because on the weekends I try and be live earlier because I know I have a lot of people that are from Europe and like Africa, Asia, Australia, not North or South America where they're very ahead in time. So I try and go live earlier on the weekends, but I was so busy today, earlier that like I just couldn't be. And I wasn't able to go live yesterday because I had too much going on. But I will be live at the same time, the usual weekday lives, unless I have something that comes up, around 4:15. If I'm not live from, 4 o'clock to 5 o'clock, p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the weekdays, then there'll be a message in the Discord, and I'll let you know. But that's usually when I'm like 99% of the time. That's the window where I start the live. Yeah, I wanted to make up for, starting a little later and also not being live yesterday. So it's been a good stream. And I definitely have something that I have to do in like 45 minutes. And I want to eat before I do that. So I'm not as tired as I thought I'd be. Maybe it's like a second one. I was like kind of tired like a little bit ago, but maybe I've gotten past the point of tired where I feel good. Just talking to y'all makes playing longer easier as well. Having people to talk to, and especially with the level that's like as mentally draining as this, I've gotten like consistent enough at so many parts where I don't need to put the most thinking into it. But then that's also when I like die at stupid shit, is when I'm not like fully locked in. But luckily consistency is a thing that happens, and something that I've gotten better as this is the 9th day of playing solo. See, then I die some bullshit like that when I'm talking. What I work on, because you say you work, but what's my job? It's like kind of complicated, but it's just a summer job that I do. It's like not related to what I'm doing. I'm basically just working on like computers and like servers. I'm like doing like manual labor. I'm like taking apart like boxes and packages, and I'm like putting very basic like things together, like cables and like computer parts. It's just like a computer store kind of place, and I'm doing like a lot of the manual labor for them. But yeah, it's Monday to Friday, 40 hours a week. The shift is 6:45 to 3:15. Obviously that's 8.5 hours, but I get 30 minutes taken out as like a break, and then I also have like a 30-minute lunch. But it's pretty good. I know I've gotten to know a few of the people there over the summer, and I really just needed a summer job because I need to be making money for the school year so that I can feed myself while I'm at college. And getting jobs is really hard right now, especially like summertime ones. Like a lot of places don't really want to employ for college like part-time workers, but I was able to, I applied to a lot of places and I got this place. It's not too far from my house. It's like a 30-minute drive. So it's not great, but it's not the worst, and the pay it's like a little above minimum wage. So it's not great, but again, it's very consistent hours. It's always Monday to Friday, like basically always. But I can take time off if I need to, but I haven't taken any days off since I started. Hashtag get a bag summer, but it's been pretty good. It's not the hardest thing, and the people are nice. It can get very boring and very tiring. Obviously, like after a long day, I'm gonna be tired, but it's not too bad. Like the 10th or something? I forgot to check. Back jump. Oh. Dude, it's fucking diable. I've said it's diable 10 million times and then I die to it. No, man. Well, new best. Stream 9, 96%. Yeah. Unlucky. Dang. Dude, come on, I can't fucking beat this level. I don't fluke things, bro. I wasn't even like nervous until I wasn't like that nervous until I got to Lemon's part either. I like got through all the heights, I was like, oh shit. I got through the robot click, I was like, oh fuck. Maybe I'll get a ship attempt. Man, that sucks, dude. This is diable, bro. I've been saying it is diable, but it's not that hard. It's really not that hard. Oh, well, a new best is a new best. End of the day. I guess I can put that on TikTok. You can see me be annoyed when I die at 96 W content. Thanks for the messages, Gak and Philip on TikTok. Oh, that's so annoying, bro. It's like not that hard of a click. It's like super diable, but it's only really diable the nerves. That sucks, man. You're at 87, 89, 93, and 95. Wolf. Yeah, I've had now that's 94 times 2 and 96 times 1. So end of the day, I got a new best. You know, if I keep getting a new best every stream, then it can't take that much longer. But I mean, this is consistency that I've never had playing this level. So I'm happy for that. I'll update the stream title, I guess. You know, when in doubt, I get a stream title update. I'm so close, bro. This level's so fucking annoying. Alright, let me update the red app and the purple one. Can't update TikTok because it doesn't update when you start the live, which is unlucky, but that's so annoying, man. I've gotten so like I was talking into like this ship part, then I stopped and then I was like talking like I'm getting really my nerve control has gotten so much better here. Obviously, like the last part I'm gonna be fucking nervous, but I remember like the first time I got to the break time, I was like tweaking out, and then now it's getting better. Let's see, because what the break is 70, or it's like 60 something. See how many attempts I've gotten there. Oh, almost perfect. 64. How many deaths do I have past 64? I know there's like the chart. Does this make it easy to read? 1, 2. This I don't. How does this work? Anyone ever uses pass rate? Run start 64. No. All right, we're just gonna read this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 attempts. So that was my 10th break time. So the next one will be the 11th. But it's okay. I never fluke things. I'm probably still gonna fucking die this ship. There'll be another new best, probably. Honestly, I hope there isn't, but you know, I'll put it out there in advance so I don't so I get less mad when it ends up happening. But oh, almost first try too. I'm still a little shaky. You know, new best, and you know 96 and what. This orb click was like kind of suspect. When I clicked it, I was like, oh, it might be over, but I got past it, and then this is like free, and then the dival one, but unlucky. But at the end of the day, it's just unlucky, man. It's just unlucky. I keep going. I'm trying. I'm gonna keep going. I'm not dropping the level yet. If I'm still playing this level at the same time next week, then I'll probably drop it. But let me save. Oh, man. It was a really good attempt. That's so sad. It's like the last well, I mean, there's like not many more. I can't even say it's like the last diable click because there's only like the wave clicks and the triple after that. Hello, Mr. Dino. Welcome in. Welcome in. I just got a new best deep into this 2.5 hour stream. So welcome into the stream. I hope you're doing well. That's the type of ship gameplay I made before. Yeah, it's a brutal ship. It'll be a thank you. Can you friend me? Yeah, I thought I had you at it, but I can friend you after the stream ends. I will type it in. It's your birthday? No way. Happy birthday, bro. I hope you've enjoyed the day so far, and I hope you have a good rest of your day. That's all about bro. Super awesome, man. Congratulations. Fuck. I'm gonna play bad now for like the next 5 minutes. Deep breaths. I'll probably upload. Yeah, I'll upload that to TikTok probably some point later tonight. I'll do a Discord thing for the people that have them. Those notes on. Such a long ass level, bro. It's crazy that there's only 4% left. Yeah, the consistency today, like, even if I didn't get a new best, even if I'd had it like 94 again, I've gotten, what, like 6 break attempts today. You know, my nerve control has gotten so much better. Like, even though, like, it's very possible, you know, next few times I get to the break point, it's very possible I die to some of those harder clicks, you know. I've gotten so much more consistent, and my nerves, like, nerve control's gotten so much better. Like, I'm really happy with today. It's been really good, you know, a really good Sunday stream. And even though I don't got too many more attempts left, I'm very happy with how the day's gone by. It's, you know, other than beating the level, I couldn't have asked for that much more. So it's been good. You want me with follow? Thank you. I'm good. I'm sure you're really good too, bro. I'm sure you're good too. I think I still have the level. I can quickly record. Yeah, I can. Philip, if you want me to check it out after the stream, I can give it a look. But yeah, thank you for the follow, Mr. Dino. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. That's very kind of you. I hope you enjoy the stream. I didn't get a notification for it, but let's say your phone. So I don't know what's up there. You beat Tidal Wave? No shot. That's crazy. Is your are you on the pointer crate list yet? That's insane. Congrats on that. That's really impressive. How many? There's like what, 6 victories in Tidal Wave? I don't even know. But I hope your pointer crate gets updated soon. That's very insane. I'd love to beat that level someday if I get good enough. It's a really cool level, very well made. And you know, if I get to that point, I'd love to be able to try and beat it myself. Whoa! Oh, close. Oh, fuck, bro. Unlucky. Yeah, you fluked at 91% one time, though. Damn. Yeah, when does Tidal Wave end? Is it like 97? I think it's like 97%-ish the gameplay ends. That's crazy, though. Congrats on fluking it from there. That is still very hard. 95. Oh, damn. So you're only 4% away. That's crazy. Well, congrats on fluking the very last part. I know that last wave has gone multiple people. So say yay, wowie, zowie. There you go. For next gift, you don't gotta give me any gifts, zombie. You know, just you being here alone is enough. You know, I appreciate it, but I don't need any gifts. Only if you got it. Oh, fuck. Big Rishi, I'm back. Yeah, you missed my 96 run. Okay, 1 second, everybody. I am being offered takeout food by my family, so I am gonna be right back. I'll be a quick second. But I also know the stream is gonna be over pretty soon. Actually, you know what? I'll just close it here. It's been good. I should end on a good note. I'll be honest. It's been 3 hours, and I do need to go at like 7:45. So I'm sorry for the very sudden ending. It's coming to a close, anyways. But thank you for all the support. I will be live again tomorrow. 1,000,000,000,000%. It'll be stream 10 of Carnage mode. Maybe stream 10 is a stream where I get 100%. 10 times 10. Who knows? I'd love to be. I'm so close to being this level. Today's been great. 6 more break time attempts at least. Super consistent. Tied my best. Got a new best. Got some new people who've joined the stream. Like Dino. Thank you for hopping at the end. The people that have been here throughout. Greasy, Gak, Zombie, been here the whole time basically. Everyone who's stopped by. Void, Bob. Philip on TikTok. Everyone who's been here. Thank y'all for all the support. It's been great. Again, I'll be live tomorrow. Hopefully I can cook. Yeah, I can add y'all on GD if you want. Also just send a friend request to Cosmic. I can accept it. That's my GD name is right here. I can add you through that. But thanks for all the support. Again, I'll be live tomorrow, 4:15 Eastern Standard Time, roughly. Maybe a little later, who knows? But I will see y'all then. Hopefully I can beat it. I'm about ready to beat this. I'll post a clip of the 96 run on TikTok and YouTube Shorts. But yeah, I'll see y'all. And